The Picos de Europa in the north of Spain is arguably the most beautiful national park in the entire country. Hiking here is the king activity, and if you're slightly limited on time, this is the #1 trail you don't want to miss when going to hike the area. Let's get into it. Following a cliff through the Valley of the Cares at the base of the most dramatic mountains in the Picos, the 20.4 kilometer round trip of Ruta del Cares is hands down the headliner of the show when it comes to hiking the Picos. The hike is super popular, so I highly recommend that you get up early in the morning and start this hike as early as you possibly can. During the summer months and on weekends, it is going to be much busier, so parking spaces are going to disappear quickly. During the summer, the days can get quite hot and the extra heat might just kick your ass. The trail is around 21.4 kilometers and is an out and back, so you get the pleasure of seeing it from 2 different directions. It can be started from either end, however the GPS coordinates we've provided in the description below are going to get you to the best and easiest place to start. You can turn around at any point, so if you had or seen enough, it caters to all types of levels of interest and fitness. Directionally, the hike is super simple. It overlooks and follows a river through the valley and snakes its way through some of the most epic mountains in the Picos. Your neck is going to hurt by the time you're done because your eyes are not going to know where to look. Up, down, and all around, because of the trail's perched position, you're gonna have 3D 360 views for almost the entire 20K. The super steep ledges, tunnels, and bridges are what sets this hike apart from others. The hike has roughly 1,798 meters of elevation gain, but it doesn't feel like this at all. And that's because of its sawtooth pattern and also because you're so concentrated on the views that the elevation gain seems like it's not even there.
How far down is that?
I don't know, it's hard. Enough to kill you.
Shortcut to Jesus?
Yeah, shortcut to Jesus.
Shortcut to Jesus, right down there.
The trail also has celebrity local residents, and that's the mountain goats. These goats certainly aren't shy of hikers, and sometimes you will feel like you're in a petting zoo because they will come right down onto the trail, and you really can't ask to get any closer than this. We almost have as many subscribers as there are goats in the Picos, so this is a perfect time to subscribe to Planetlenz while we are still in the infancy on our journey to becoming the goat hiking and adventure channel in the world. There is a fair amount of exercise to be done on this trail, so I will say that it is an intermediate difficulty level. For beauty is a solid 5 out of 5. The hike should take you roughly 6.5 hours to complete if you take your time and bring your own lunch. If you run out of water, there are sources clean enough to drink along the trail, but I still highly recommend that you bring enough for a 6.5 hour hike. The hike also connects to the Trail Tribune, which is a completely separate hike all on its own, but for those with enough stamina, it is possible to do it during the summer months when there is a little bit extra sunlight. If you do not have the energy, however, and still want to do it on the same day, there is a train that takes you up through the mountains to the village of Buin. It is one of the pueblos más bonito de España, one of the most beautiful villages in Spain, and it is well worth seeing if you're already in the region. From Buin, you can see the Naranjo de Buin, which is the iconic peak that you will see on most postcards of the Picos de Europa. So it's really worth getting up there if you want to see this iconic mountain for yourself. And last but not least, a little gastronomy guide to get back some of the 2,700 calories that you burned through the hike is go try some of the local Picos cheese. 2 valleys over is where all the cows and sheep graze to make these amazing world-class cheeses. From blue cheeses to smoked cheeses, and on the luckiest of days, you can find a blue smoked cheese. Trust me, even my French wife will tell you that these are some of the best cheeses in the entire world. We hope you enjoy the hike as much as we did. Make sure to subscribe to Planetlenz for more cheesy hikes just like this, and always remember, adventures don't happen at home.